Good day. Thank you and welcome to a training session on setting your labor tab in administration. To access this area in operations, when you're logged in and you're on your daily journal, you would come to administration and location settings. Once you click there, you would come and click on your labor tab. And in your labor tab, you'll see the following fields for you to be able to administrate. The first thing that we'll talk about will be the management salary. So in this column, by day, you're able to include a value into your labor calculation that will take into account any labor dollars that are not captured from an hourly clock in and clock out basis. So if you have salaried managers, if you have any office, if you pay for some labor out of your office, you can include that into a daily calculation here. And so essentially what you'd want to do is come up with your total number of dollars through the year that the store pays for in a salary perspective, or is it clocked in and out? And then you'll divide that down to a daily value, and you would just enter whatever that value is per day. And you can even have different values per day depending on the managers that might work. In this case, the management hours can also be allocated so that if $150 of salary management per day meant that 2 managers were working, if I wanted, I could put in those total hours that I wanted to be tracked into the system. I'm going to choose in this instance not to put them here because it would impact our sales per man hour calculation. And the sales per man hour calculation, most restaurant people want that to be an hourly employee calculation. So this would be 1 hour of labor in relation to an hour of sales. And so this value would say $40 in labor allows me to take care of my sales for that particular hour. On setting the labor budget, you just want to, on a daily basis, set what value you want your either percent of sales or flat dollar amount to be each day of the week. And then lastly, your sales per man hour, again, you want this number is actually inverse of your labor budget. You want more dollars of sales per hour to be handled by an hour of labor as opposed to a smaller labor percentage. And all of these numbers from what you've been running on a daily basis or what you've been running on a daily basis with sales per man hour can all be accessed and seen very quickly, for instance, on your daily journal. So if you come back into your daily journal, you can look at particular days that you wanted, and those values will be across the top for you. Right on the sales calculation, it'll have your percent for that particular day. So you'll be able to see your labor percent, and you'll also see what value you've been running on sales per man hour currently on this particular date. So if you wanted to look at it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you could scroll through and see what you've been running as a benchmark about what you may want to set these for in these 2 columns. The third thing that we're going to do in your labor tab is map your POS job codes. So these are the jobs that we brought in from the POS. And now you're going to map each of those active jobs to a specific GL code from your accounting system, which we imported. And then you just go through and take each job and map that to where you want. What this allows us to do is on that short P&L or accumulated P&L in eFish, this allows us on a daily basis to keep that and make that a real-time and live P&L by using the POS labor. And then whenever your actual payroll comes in on that P&L, you can select not to use the POS labor, and will only show what the actual payroll is. So we want to map these so that during the week and during an existing payroll period, you'll have labor numbers coming into your P&L itself. So where all these numbers will come into play will be in your daily journal, and under your labor tab, you'll now see what percent of labor your totals across here and the percentages against what you budgeted as a labor percent for the day and for the week and for the month. And you'll also see the management salary that you set. So these come into play here, and they also, your sales per man hour comes into play over here against your budget and whether you're up or down from that. So these labor settings will be impact your daily detailed email, your daily journal, as far as what you're currently doing against what you would like or what you want the stores targeted to be doing. And your account mapping will come into play on your short P&L. Appreciate you stopping in. listening and learning how to get the most out of your labor in eFish. Have a great day.